Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for tuning in today. If you don't know me, my name is Karen. I live in Bristol in the UK with my husband Ryan and our two little girls, Libby and April. I upload 3 videos a week, a weekly vlog on a Tuesday, a lifestyle video like this one on a Friday, and on a Sunday I upload a series called Slim Down Sunday. So if that's the kind of thing that you would like to follow along with and you think you would enjoy, I would love it if you would subscribe if you haven't already. So today I thought I would share with you my favourite things to watch on Netflix. Ryan and I do not watch a huge amount of TV. We generally only turn it on once the kids have gone to bed and we're all settled down for the evening. However, when I wrote out a list of things that we enjoy watching on Netflix, it turned into quite a long list. So to narrow it down, I decided I would only choose things that we've been watching very, very recently, so within the last couple of months, and it still was quite a long list and I wanted to get it down to 5. So I narrowed it down again to only Netflix originals. So I've done that and I will share with you the ones that I'm particularly enjoying. First programme up is one that I've spoken about in a previous video, in my May favourites video, and that is The Crown. The Crown chronicles Queen Elizabeth's reign from just before she became Queen, so just before her father died, and the first 2 seasons, which are on Netflix, follow the first 10 or so years of that reign, maybe even 20 years, and it is brilliant. I don't think you have to be massively interested in the royal family to enjoy it, but it's really good. Claire Foy is Queen Elizabeth and she is superb in that role. Matt Smith plays Prince Philip and again he is absolutely brilliant. The whole cast is fantastic and it's really well acted, really well shot. Yeah, so you really feel like you're back in that time where she first came onto the throne. I would highly, highly recommend that one. Show number 2, I think I also spoke about in my May favourites video actually, and that is The Letdown. The Letdown is an Australian show about a husband and wife who have just had a baby and they are realising that it is not easy. Their child does not sleep, so there's one episode very much dedicated to trying to get that baby to sleep and the long old nights they have to go through, and I can relate to that, really, really relate to that. And it's a comedy, so it's very, very funny, but it's also very heartfelt, very real, very real. So she joins a mother and baby group and finds it all a bit overwhelming. Some of the people seem to be coping marvellously well and she feels like they're a bit judgmental, but it delves into the realities of the lives behind each character and it's brilliant. I would definitely recommend any parent out there watching it. Show number 3 that we've been enjoying recently is A Series of Unfortunate Events. So some of you may already know what this programme is because it's a very, very famous book, Lemony Snicket's Series of Unfortunate Events, and it's been a film and whatnot. It stars Neil Patrick Harris, who, if you don't know who he is, he was Barney in How I Met Your Mother. He is Count Olaf. It follows the trials and tribulations of 3 orphan children. So it starts off with them learning that their parents have perished in a very unfortunate and mysterious fire. They are from a very, very rich family, so they have inherited a very large fortune. They get put into care with their next of kin, who they've never met before, never even heard of before, and that is Count Olaf. Count Olaf is only out to get their fortune, and he tries to marry the older sibling and it goes on and they get taken out of his care when the authorities realise what Count Olaf is trying to do, and they then get put into the care of various different people, but Count Olaf always finds them. He always has a different disguise on, and the authorities never ever realise that it's him. It's very dark, it's quite odd, but it's very enjoyable. Me and Ryan really like to sit down and watch that together. Neil Patrick Harris is brilliant in it, and all 3 children, as the Baudelaire children, are very, very good. So yeah, that's one to watch. Maybe not if you're into particularly dark things, but there is quite a lot of humour with it too. The last two shows are what me and Ryan like to call sort of filler programmes. So they're shows that are only sort of 25 minutes long, and they're good to watch if you feel like it's not quite time to go to bed, but you don't really want to put on a long programme because it's nearly time for bed, if you know what I mean. So the first of these two filler shows is The Good Place. The Good Place stars Kristen Bell as, her name escapes me, her character's name escapes me, but she has been sent to the good place after dying in a very random accident. And it's all lovely. Supposedly everything is exactly how she would want it in real life, only she discovers that she has been mixed up with somebody who has the same name as her, and she in fact should have been sent to the bad place. So it chronicles her trying to get along and trying to make sure that nobody finds out that she isn't supposed to be there. There are a lot of twists and turns, and there's quite a big twist partway through the first season. And it's very funny, and she's brilliant, and whenever I hear her I always picture Princess Anna in my head because she does the voice of her, so I find it difficult to get that out, but it's very funny. One of the funny things about it is that in The Good Place you cannot swear, so whenever she tries to swear, a random word will come out. So she says fork quite a lot, which is highly amusing, and we really enjoy it. And the second of the two filler shows, and the last one on my list today, is the Santa Clarita Diet. This stars Drew Barrymore. She is a real estate agent along with her husband who goes to show some people around a house and becomes very, very, very violently sick. After she recovers, she finds that she has a bit of a craving for raw meat, which develops into a craving for actually eating people. So it turns out that she has become a zombie. However, she still looks completely normal. She's still living a normal life, but she is undead. So it's a really interesting premise for a show. Normally when we think of zombies, they're all really undead and have no idea what's going on, but she is living a normal life. She wants to try and live a normal life with her husband and their daughter. They have a teenage daughter as well. So they are basically trying to find a cure for this. Again, it sounds quite dark, but it is really quite funny. There are some pretty gruesome bits in it, but it's kind of all done with humour, so it's not too revolting. So there we go. That's my current 5 favourite Netflix original shows. I have lots more on my list, but we've watched them in the past. So I think as new seasons come out, they will make it into my current favourites. So I might do another one in a few months' time. If you have any recommendations of shows on Netflix to watch, then please suggest them in the box down below, because we're always looking for new things to try out. If you haven't seen some of the things on my list, then I would love it if you gave them a go, because I think they're all quite enjoyable programmes. So thank you so much for watching today. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. I would love it if you would subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you very, very soon for another video. Bye!